Hey everybody. Okay, I'm staying on here for a minute before I get started. I'm just going to say now I'm sorry. I'm going to make this 20 minutes, I promise. But I am also sorry if I have some kids busting on me because that's totally what's going to happen. Put them down. They're not going to stay down because why would they? All right, guys. I promise keeping this short, quick, hopefully fun. If you think people need to see this, invite them. It's open to the public. I'm putting myself out there. I am so outside my comfort zone. It's not even funny, but that's cool because everybody needs to know about these. All right. So just to begin with, it's 8 o'clock. Right there we go. All right, guys. Rachel, and I am going to be enlightening you on essential oils really super quickly. Time is money, time is value. So we're going to make this quick, 20 minutes or less. If I am not finished in 20 minutes, sucks to be me, we're still quitting. So first and foremost, we're just going to go over some oily basics. Safety tips. Don't get them into mucous membranes, no eyes, no ears, no nose area. I'm going to say, yes, Miss Kelly, we are fighting it. Somebody's going to find an excuse to come down. So, no eyes, no ears. Nose, mouth, there's some wiggle room. Eyes, it's going to hurt like the dickens. If you were to get them somewhere that is uncomfortable, okay? You got some in your eyes, you got some in your ears, you got some on your skin and it doesn't feel good to you. Carrier oil, carrier oil, carrier oil. No water. The phrase oil and water don't mix, it's for a reason. They don't. It makes it far worse. I know. Okay, so those are the basics. If it's too hot, there are going to be some oils that are hot. They're going to be, whether it's a clove, a cinnamon, a mix of those. There's some like peppermint or wintergreen that start off really warm. If those are too much, dilute with a carrier oil. If you're not sure, dilute with a carrier oil. I say carrier oil, I mean a high quality olive oil. I mean coconut oil, avocado oil, jojoba oil, vitamin E, whatever you want, not a vegetable oil. Okay, there's the V6 line too that you can also use. So those are your basic ways to dilute. If you are unsure of an oil, great way to test is right here. The skin on your arm is super thin, super sensitive. You're going to know within a few minutes once you do a patch test if that's going to be an issue. So there you go, some basic safety. Oh, citrus oils. Citrus oils are photosensitizing, okay guys? Which means when you apply them, they are going to make your skin more photosensitive, i.e. more sensitive to sunlight. So if you're applying a citrus oil directly to your skin, especially something like bergamot, tangerine, something like that, those are going to make you more sensitive to the sun, especially bergamot, and you're going to want to avoid direct contact wherever you put that for 12 to 48 hours, depending on which one you used and how sensitive you are, okay? You know what? It was 100 degrees here today. I haven't been going out in the sun a whole lot. I don't know if you can tell this, by the way. So if I need to apply an oil topically, I'm probably going to be able to do it. However, if you need to use it, apply where the sun don't shine, under your clothes, somewhere like that, okay? If you have long hair on the back of your neck, if you know it's not going to be exposed. All right, I think that's it. So, really quickly, some oils. See this? This is a really, I have this backwards now. Really pretty, handy little case, okay? This is where all of your basic oils are going to come from in a starter kit. I'm going over the starter kit because they are everyday oils. That's what's in these, right? So you're going to get a whole bunch of information, basic information. That's great. But that's not why you're here, right? You want to know about some oils. All right. So we're going to talk, go this way, oils. See these? These are 10 fantastic oils, and then there's a secret one. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. All right. You notice the difference too? White versus not white bottles. These are going to be the Vitality versus normal line. So the Vitality line is going to come in a little white bottle like this. And these little white bottles simply mean that they are labeled for diet as a dietary supplement, which means you can take them internally. Young Living has gone through the hoops and jumped, and the FDA said you can label these as a dietary supplement. So boom. What's the difference? Just the label. Copaiba Vitality is going to be the same oil in this bottle as it is in the other bottle that is not labeled Vitality. They are simply doing it to abide by the rules and the regulations stating you are only allowed to label this bottle as its primary usage. So if an oil has multiple uses, as it can be used topically, to be used aromatically, or it can be taken internally, they cannot label that all in one bottle. So they're going to have a bottle that's labeled for topical and aromatic, and then they're going to have a bottle that's going to be labeled for internal use. Only difference, the label. So let's talk Copaiba. Copaiba Vitality obviously means that this is an oil that you can take internally. You can take it in a capsule, you can drop it in some tea, you can take it in a drink. Whatever you want. What does Copaiba do? Fantastic things. But guess what? Some of those things I just can't talk about. So I'm going to tell you here and now, there's going to be a lot of times I say Google it. What I generally mean is look up something reputable, like PubMed.gov. Okay, that's reputable. That actually has scientific medical studies that have actually been peer reviewed. Okay, something like that. Mom Jane blog, probably not scientific. Sorry guys, I'm a petri dish, I need to see the proof kind of gal, okay? But Copaiba. Copaiba is fantastic for things, something as simple as, look, your baby is teething. Every baby on the face of the planet teethes. And you know what? It sucks. They call it erupting. Teeth erupt. Oh, so glad I don't remember that. Copaiba. You know what else is really cool about Copaiba? Copaiba is an enhancing and an amplifying and driving oil. So let's say you have another oil that you need its benefits to be amplified, or you need to drive it deeper, faster. Copaiba. By the way, its amplifying effects do not just pertain to oils. Keep that in mind. Okay. Any questions about Copaiba? Post them and I will get to them. Next one, lemon. Vitality. Who doesn't love refreshing lemon? Lemon, cold pressed from the rind of a citrus fruit. So, while you can drink this, if you have a hard time drinking water, a couple of drops, I do a couple. Some people only do one. I'm a lemon fanatic. Literally all things lemon make me happy. So, if you are a fanatic like I am, a couple of drops in some water are exactly what you need to keep drinking water. Sometimes water sucks. I love water. I'm not a soda drinker, but it's not always fun and enjoyable. So what do? You take your lemon, you take your water, you put a couple of drops. Oh, look at that. That was 5 drops. Not on purpose, but I'm going to be really excited about it. And you stir it up and you drink it down. Lemon is great for the body. Great in water. Love that. It's not bitter or pithy like lemon juice. So, and it does not have the same effects that lemon juice would. So if you're worried about drinking like a juice versus taking the essential oil, things like grapefruit would come to mind. They don't work the same way, just so you know. Hey, Nick. Hey, Melanie. Hope you're feeling a lot better, Nick. Anyway, lemon is photosensitizing, guys. It's a citrus, so if you're going to apply it, maybe you need some uplifting juice. Just don't apply where the sun can shine. You can diffuse lemon. Oh, it's so bright. Hey, Mel. And uplifting, and it's great for doggy odors. Who knows about doggy odors? I've got 3 beasts of dogs, and I have some kids, and a couple of cats. I know about smelly pet and kid odors. Something about lemon is not only so refreshing, but it almost cleans the air. Okay, guys? great to diffuse, great to drink, and really, you know what? It's great for your laundry. You can actually apply it and it acts like a natural whitener, brightener. So you can put it in your laundry detergent. You can, helps with stain fighting. Lemon is a powerhouse oil and it tastes good. All right, moving on. Thieves. Okay, Thieves is their special blend. Nice diffusers. They make the world a better place. So Thieves is a fantastic, awesome little blend of so much immune support. It's not even funny. So this bad boy has clove, lemon, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary. Guys, PubMed some clove and cinnamon bark. Out of control. Okay. What's really cool about this, and it's really quick, is the story, and I got to hustle, is a story that way back when, during some really nasty plague seasons, or really nasty dark ages, there were some grave robbers who were robbing these graves, totally not getting sick, got busted, and they said, you have a choice. You hang? That's impressive, Kelly. That's very impressive. So they said, you either hang or you tell us why you're not you're not dying and you're robbing these graves. And so they told him their little formula that they were using, and bam, immune support in a bottle. And little white label, you can drink the stuff. It's a little spicy. Put a drop in some tea. Maybe a swirl with a toothpick will do. But this bad boy in a capsule is amazing. Please dilute that. You can ask my husband firsthand. I perhaps gave him an undiluted bit. He may or may not have yarfed profusely. It was a bad moment in our marriage. Diffuse it. It works just the same way for immune support. I every morning apply it to myself and to my children who are 5, 4, and 2, undiluted. I don't put it on the baby, but I put it all on us, undiluted, right here. I'm going to smell it. It's seeping into my skin, and I'm going to get some immune support. We need it. Kids, they're like their own little petri dishes. It's wonderful, isn't it? I love it. Okay, one I don't love. Peppermint. One I don't love, but I will take. So, peppermint, guys, is just not what you're thinking. When you are used to smelling peppermint and it's sweet, you're not used to this. So this is really great digestive support, okay? Put this in a drop. It's really powerful. A drop in some water. You can do it in a capsule. You could do it in some tea. You can diffuse this. Very, very refreshing. Some people combine lemon, lavender, and peppermint for some seasonal support. You know, seasons change, your body changes, you're miserable. Seasonal support. It's actually one, believe it or not, I will put on a cotton ball in my vacuum. So when I'm vacuuming, I'm getting some refreshing peppermint. Very, very cooling. Sometimes when you just need a little zen moment, right here, maybe you've had a long, hard day and you have a jackhammer in your head. Right here, guys. Right here. Not here. You will regret every moment of your life until it's gone. Right here. Moving on, as I'm doing the hustle, I hate this oil. I hate it. I hate it with a fiery, fiery passion. But I will choke it down. Keyword choke. Digize. Digestive support. Okay? Yes, Melanie. Peppermint. Happiness. Okay? So Digize is fantastic digestive support. Smells akin to death. My husband can drop it in his water, but you know, he ate trash in Ranger School. So, listen, you do what you can to survive. Don't judge him. I'm just saying. You can have it in tea. I have to do a capsule or I will exercise a bunch of demons. Frankly, I'm going to be honest. I use the baby kid stuff, the tummy jives, because I'm a sissy. It's got fennel and anise and patchouli. Smells like a dirty hippie. Ginger, peppermint, lemongrass. Okay, it doesn't have anise, it just has fennel. It's a horrible smell. You need digestive support? Get you some Digize. Just muscle through it. Panaway. Who has need a muscle support? Muscular system is a beautiful system. It hurts. It bites your hind end sometimes. It just goes haywire. Maybe you did too many squats. Maybe you did the right amount of squats, but you're paying for it because you're not used to doing that amount of squats. Panaway. Remember when I was talking about Copaiba being an amplifying and driving? Panaway, Copaiba, best friend when you've done too many squats. Also, oh God, I just had the pee wad and scared out of me. That's what happens when a 140-pound Great Dane just stalks you and is black, so he just mixes in with the night. Sorry, my heart just stopped. Yes, it is totally the best stuff ever. It is powerful. It is definitely wintergreen E, right? Yeah, and wintergreen and helichrysum along with clove and peppermint. When you smell it, you're going to smell the wintergreen and the peppermint. Maybe not so much clove and definitely not helichrysum. Google helichrysum. Hella awesome. Just putting it there. All right. Purification. Purification. Got 5 minutes. Doing the hustle. Purification is one of those that you're going to want to diffuse. Amazing. Purification does what it says to the air. Okay, guys? It is fantastic. Hi, Kia. If you are not a fan of lemongrass, it might not be your favorite. But again, if I'm not doing something like peppermint on the cotton ball in my in my vacuum, then I'll do purification on a cotton ball in my vacuum. Purification's great also for maybe stinky shoes. I'm looking at you, army boots. Or maybe, you know, your kid's trash can because you have 2 in diapers. Purification. It's also really good in laundry. Again, actually, purification and thieves are the only 2 things that I have found that knock out the awful. And every military spouse and participant will know what I'm talking about. But the PT smell, okay? Those PTs that you have washed 8 bajillion times and they still smell like they could stand up on their own and something died in them. Yeah, it gets that out. Hi, Miss Marilyn. All right. Next is frankincense. I don't even have words for this beautiful, beautiful little bottle. Frankincense, ancient, ancient, ancient oil, okay? It is also in the Vitality line. I know. I have tried it. It is, guys, I almost threw up. It was awful to taste. Put this one in a capsule. But this one is not labeled for Vitality, so we're going to talk about what it can do for your skin, okay? It is wonderful. First of all, it's wonderful cellular support. So if you are in need of cellular support, this in a capsule, not this, but the Vitality line in a capsule is what you want, okay? Also, skin support. If you want some happy, youthful skin, maybe you don't have happy, youthful skin. Frankincense, okay? I gotta move on. It is worth the entire price of the kit, honestly. It really is. So, RC. This used to have a full name on it. It doesn't anymore because compliancy is a really cool thing. So, what this is going to really support would be your respiratory system. Okay? This is also one of these really great oils that I apply every day. My 5-year-old, my 4-year-old, my 2-year-old, and I all get it on our chest, and then what's left on my fingers, I just rub right here. So we're really breathing in the benefits of RC. RC is really great anytime you need any sort of respiratory support. It's also, and I'm going to hustle, really great to add to a mix to help with outdoor nuisances because it has eucalyptus, citronella, citro something, because that is one of those few that really just punch those outdoor nuisances in the face. Lavender. Lavender is well known for its relaxing, calming abilities, but it's also fantastic for your hair, your face, for any skin support that you need. You've got kids, you need skin support. You're clumsy, you need skin support. You know, You play with gas burners. You need skin support. You're my husband and you know, pour hot liquids on you. You need skin support. Last one, super fast, Stress Away. Does exactly what it says, guys. Slap a roller ball on it, put it on your wrist, put it on the back of your neck, put it on some cotton balls, stick them in your vents. Be a happy person. Diffuse this night and day. Listen, everybody wears this. The husband wears it, I wear it, all my kids put it on except for little wee man. Put it on every single day. I put it on multiple times a day because, well, I've got little kids. Ninja Red, fantastic antioxidant support. Guys, PubMed.gov, wolfberry, okay? Wolfberry is the primary ingredient in this. There's a couple others, not important. Just always know that this is not just the juice. This is also the puree. So there you have it. 20 minutes, flew through this. If this is something you're interested in, this is something that you need, because believe it or not, guys, we all need a little help. Contact me. Send me an email. Starter kits come with a beautiful home diffuser, or you get a beautiful dewdrop diffuser, 160 bucks. Listen to me. If you need it, figure it out, and you'll have it in your lap. Okay? You'll figure out how to get it because everybody needs some support. I'm just telling you. I gotta go. Promise you 20 minutes or less. Have a fantastic night. Thanks for coming, and you all take care.